Monty Python's...
In the early 70s, it was a new television show which brought an animated kind of subversion to a mass audience and gave Terry Gilliam his big break. Gilliam's cut-out animation for Monty Python, with its bizarre juxtaposition of familiar images, had a vital role in this surreal form of comedy. The animation's visual humour broadened the Python's appeal.
I keep hearing this as I get older and people come out of the woodwork and say, John wasn't really funny, Mike was a bit boring, Terry was over the top, but your animations, that's why I watched the show.
I want you to meet the arch-idler of all time, Terry Python Gilliam. Terry, what advice do you have for people out there who want to make film animations?
Well, Bob, don't.
As Gilliam demonstrated on Bob Godfrey's very own TV show, his own style of cutting and assembling images was simple but effective.
Sometimes I really felt the technique was dictating the material I was doing, because by staying within those limited parameters, it forced me to deal with certain things in certain ways, and I guess the violence came out because crude actions, boom, you do that. You couldn't do beautiful, articulated flying creatures that wafted around the place and were incredibly beautiful. They were just simple. They went dunk, 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 bang.
What a lovely little...
Terry's work used to link the other things, and I thought it fitted in terribly well because it was surrealist, and a lot of their sketches were surrealist.
I was torn in some ways because I love these paintings. I love them just for being beautiful paintings. But just because it's beautiful and wonderful and classical and done by a great artist doesn't mean I can't fuck it up.
Hello, I wish to register a complaint. Hello, miss.
What do you mean, miss?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a cold.
Well, we did that, the Michelangelo one, during the ages with Mary Whitehouse, Lord Longford. These were the great censors that were out there trying to stamp out all the indecency in television in particular. And there was something about, you take a classic statue like Michelangelo's David, and everybody's seen it, and it's nude. So, well, I put a fig leaf on it. Finally, it's pulled off, and it's Lord Longford's face rather than Michelangelo's genitals.
Dear, we're not about to allow this sort of smut to be shown on screen.
It was very, very juvenile what we were doing, basically. If there was somebody who was in a position of authority, somebody who was pompous, something that was hypocritical, you go for it, because they need to be attacked all the time, because the world sort of aspires to pomposity and seriousness, and if you can undermine it, you're doing, I think, some important work.
Suddenly, there it was in your living room. Suddenly, the kind of surrealism of the Pythons was part of a mass medium. And, of course, it changed the way people acted, it changed the way people spoke, it changed the way people thought about the previous hierarchical world of deference and authority.